Hey everyone, Tim Streifler here with Divi Live, and today I am super excited to release the timeline module to Divi Modules Pro. So just in case you missed it or you're new to Divi Live, we released Divi Modules Pro back a few months back in November, and Divi Modules Pro is an all-in-one module plugin. And so we launched with 10 modules, and then last month we launched 2 additional modules, the pop-up module and the content toggle module. And then today we're obviously releasing the timeline module. So super excited about Divi Modules Pro, and obviously this is something that we're continuing to invest in with adding new modules, and added some layout packs, and we're going to continue to do so. But the really exciting thing about Divi Modules Pro is we spent a lot of extra time building in the dynamic asset framework, and basically that's a fancy way of saying that it's not going to slow down your website. So even if we add 100 more modules, it's not going to bloat your site, because we only load the code for each individual module when it's needed on that specific page. So if you're only using the carousel module on one page of your website, well, we're not going to load all the carousel code on all the other pages of your website. And then obviously if you're not using half the modules in the plugin, well, we're not going to load the code anywhere on your site at all. So that's a really cool thing about Divi Modules Pro, is as we continue to add new features, functionality, modules, etc., there's no downside to you. It's not going to blow up the plugin, not going to slow down your site. So you can get excited about the features without compromising speed. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here, and we're going to go ahead and look at the new timeline module. And so before we do, let me just say a little bit about how we pick what modules to release. So we released 10 core modules a couple months back when the plugin launched. And then since then, we did a survey with our All Access Pass members. So the Divi Life All Access Pass gets you access to all of our Divi plugins, child themes, layouts, etc. And then there's also a bunch of other perks too, such as being able to vote on upcoming modules and products and new features and stuff like that. And so based off of the survey results from our All Access Pass members, that's what we're choosing to release next. So we're just going down the line based off of the most popular, most voted for modules. And so the first couple modules, the most popular, most voted on modules, was the pop-up module and the content toggle. So that's why we released those first last month in February. And then number 3 was a timeline module. So of course, that's what we're releasing right now, is a timeline module. And so I'm going to show you a quick preview here in the blog post, and then we're going to head over to the demo site, and you can watch along as we go through the live demo there. And of course, you can click on the links and look at the demos on your own website, or I'm sorry, on your own computer too. And then, of course, you can download the plugin and install these demos on your own website as well. So this is a quick example here. And then here is another example. So we have 2 examples in the blog post. We have 3 total on the demo site. But the screenshots really don't do it justice, because you want to be able to scroll through and see the line as it progresses down as you scroll, which is really nice. So we'll look at those live examples here in a second. But first, here's that survey I was talking about. I'll zoom in here for you. So we are here, right? So last month was the pop-up module, content toggle, that we've already released, and now the timeline module, which is being released today, and then these pixelated additional modules that you can't see yet is what we're going to be releasing in the coming weeks and months. And so there's a lot to be excited about with Divi Modules Pro. So if you are a Divi Modules Pro customer, then you will get access to this as long as your subscription remains active. So as we add new modules, you'll get those automatically without paying anything extra. If you're an All Access Pass member, same thing. You'll get the new modules automatically, especially if you're a lifetime member. So you never have to renew again. If you're a lifetime All Access member, you will get everything we offer forever to use on unlimited sites, in addition to all the other plugins, including Divi Modules Pro. So that's where we're at. So obviously we're not revealing what those things are yet and what order they're being released in. But stay tuned, because we have a lot of exciting things that are in the works for Divi Modules Pro. And so last thing before we look at the live demo, so you can, I kind of alluded to this, you can buy Divi Modules Pro a la carte as one plugin. So it's one plugin that adds all the modules that we have as well as all the future modules. Or you can get the All Access Pass membership, which includes Divi Modules Pro, plus it includes all of our other plugins like Divi Overlays, Divi Mega Pro, Divi Hacks, all of our e-commerce child themes, all of our layouts, all of our headers, everything. So this is like the all-inclusive membership. That's literally what it says right here, the all-inclusive membership. So let's go ahead and look at the timeline module here. So as I mentioned, this is something you want to scroll through for yourself because it's just a really cool interactive way to display a list of events or dates, or you don't even have to use it for like a timeline of events. You can use it for like a step-by-step, and we actually have an example here of a web design process. And so we made this one a product release timeline for Divi Life. So Royal Commerce we started with, and it doesn't show all of our products. We have way too many, but it shows a few of the highlights, which are really cool. So you can see the line progresses, and you can of course control the thickness of the line. You can control the colors, all of that. And so we come into present day Divi Modules Pro, which was released a few months back in November. And so we recreated on DiviLife.com our plugins and child themes pages. We have our products displayed just like this. And so really easily using all the built-in controls in the timeline module, we're able to recreate this look exactly. And so if you go to DiviLife.com and look at our plugins page, you can see it looks just like this, which is pretty cool. So that's one example. The next one is not a timeline of events with dates. It's a process overview. So and you can actually take this, download, and put it on your own website, tweak the colors if you need to, and basically show your potential clients, if you're a web designer, show them your web design process. And so it's a great kind of interactive way where they can kind of go through and they can see the steps that you take when building their site. And it's not just listed out in a boring way. It's a lot more visual and engaging. Now, as with all of our modules and all of our plugins and products here at Divi Life, everything is mobile friendly. So you, of course, have full control of how it looks on mobile using all the controls that you're used to using with Divi for changing the styling on the different devices. So that's all built into the module, of course. So, and the last one, this is more of a kind of classic timeline historical events example here. So pretty cool. And this one we showed how you can do different width per timeline event. So you can see here, this one we did nice and big, it was really thick. This one we did a little bit smaller to match the size of the image we had. This one we showed just no image at all. So lots of versatility with the plugin, and you have a control over it per event in the timeline. So it's not just everything has to be the same for the timeline. You can individually control it for each timeline event. So these are the three examples here. Super excited about the timeline module. Obviously, it was highly requested. That's why we built it. And so the last thing I want to show you here, because we kind of haven't done a formal announcement for it, but we have module layout extension packs. So really quickly here, on all of our module pages, we have like between 3 and 5 demos typically. Well, all of these demos are available to download along with the plugin when you purchase it. And so you have all of those. But then in addition, what we did is we created these layout extension packs for a few select modules, and we're going to be adding to it. So for example, our carousel module, we have a 16-pack of layouts for Divi Modules Pro carousel module. And so you can see lots of really cool examples here that you can download and then import into your site. So some really unique layouts here. And so allows you to get started more easily depending on the look that you're going for. And so, yeah, this is just one of the layout extension packs that we have. So we have the carousel layout extension pack. We have restaurant menus, lots of really unique examples there. We have countdown timers. that we released, as well as image hotspot layouts. You can take a look at these. Now, these are exclusive to members of the Divi Life All Access Pass. So these are not available to all Divi Modules Pro customers. You have to be a Divi Life All Access Pass member to get access to these layout extension packs. So keep that in mind. However, all the demos that are on each individual demo page can be downloaded by anyone who purchases Divi Modules Pro, whether that's individually or in the All Access Pass. All righty. Back here. So that is it for the timeline module. Again, we're really excited about it, not just because it's a really cool, useful module, but it's exactly what our customers requested. And so again, we're going down the line. We're going to continuously release the modules that are most requested in the order of most requested. And so stay tuned for what we have next. And we're probably going to refresh the survey too and add in some additional ideas that we have to kind of see where they fall in case there's something that we missed in the first survey that we want. We got a lot of really great suggestions too during that survey. And so we're going to start integrating those as well. So thanks for watching, and download Divi Modules Pro. If you haven't already, take it for a spin and let us know what you think. And let us know if you have any ideas for future modules too. We're always taking ideas. All right, thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.